One day you'll open your laptop and realize the AI on the other side isn't just answering, it's understanding. It can learn anything you can learn faster and then keep going. That idea has a name, AGI. And if it arrives, it won't be just another app update. It could rewrite the rules of work, power, science, and even what it means to be human. AGI stands for Artificial General Intelligence. The key word is general. Today's AI systems are impressive, but mostly narrow. They can write, translate, code, recognize images, and reason in specific ways, yet they still rely heavily on patterns in data and carefully designed training. AGI, in contrast, is the kind of intelligence that can flex across the full range of human tasks, learning new skills from scratch, adapting to surprises, transferring knowledge from one domain to another, and making plans that hold up in the real world. Think of the difference like this. Today's AI is a brilliant specialist with endless flashcards. AGI would be a capable generalist, able to walk into a new job, ask the right questions, learn the tools, and improve with experience. Not just generate answers, but build a deep internal model of how the world works, so it can predict outcomes, form strategies, and correct itself. But here's the part that makes people lean in. The moment an AGI can learn broadly, it becomes useful in almost every field. And when something is useful everywhere, it spreads everywhere. So what would happen if AGI appears? Not all at once, like a movie robot waking up, but more like a threshold. One month it's impressive. The next month it's quietly doing tasks that used to require a team. Then it's proposing original experiments. Then it's building new tools to improve itself, and the pace accelerates. The first visible shockwave is likely to be economic, not because every job disappears overnight, but because the meaning of valuable work shifts. If an AGI can handle customer support, bookkeeping, basic legal drafting, software development, marketing strategy, and even research assistance, then the cost of many services drops toward the cost of computing. That sounds like abundance. It can be, but transitions are messy. When productivity rises faster than societies can adapt, you get turbulence, layoffs, new winners and losers, and pressure on institutions, schools, licensing, wages, and even how people build identity around careers. The second shockwave is scientific speed. AGI could read and synthesize millions of papers, simulate hypotheses, design experiments, and suggest breakthroughs in materials, energy storage, medicine, and climate technology. Imagine new antibiotics in months, not years. Cleaner industrial chemistry, better batteries, faster vaccine platforms. This is the best-case vision, AGI as an amplifier of human progress. But there's a third shockwave that matters most: control. Because an AGI isn't just powerful, it's adaptable. If a system can pursue goals across many domains, then it can also find unexpected routes to reach those goals. And if its goals don't perfectly match human values, even small mismatches can become big problems at scale. This is what researchers call alignment, making sure advanced AI systems reliably do what humans actually intend, not just what we literally ask for. The danger is rarely evil robot. The danger is a system that is highly competent, highly persistent, and optimizing for the wrong objective, like a navigation app that saves time by routing you through a road that isn't safe, except the stakes are society. And there's another term you'll hear: capability overhang. That's when a model has abilities that aren't obvious until someone discovers the right way to use it. So the world might not get a single dramatic announcement of AGI. It might be detected through outcomes. Companies suddenly moving faster than seems possible, research labs producing results at unprecedented speed, cyber defenses and attacks evolving in hours, not weeks. So, what will happen? Realistically, there are a few broad scenarios. Scenario 1. Gradual integration. AGI arrives, but it's expensive, controlled, and deployed in narrow environments, like labs, regulated industries, and critical infrastructure. Society adapts step by step. New education models, job transitions, stronger social safety nets, and strict standards for how AGI can be used. In this world, AGI becomes like electricity, transformative but governed. Scenario 2. Uneven acceleration. AGI appears and gets adopted faster than regulation can keep up. Some organizations become dramatically more capable than others. The gap widens between those with access to AGI and those without. We could see extreme concentration of power, economic and informational, unless policies and competition prevent it. Scenario 3. Runaway systems. This is the one everyone hopes to avoid. An AGI that can autonomously act in the world, writing code, hiring contractors, persuading people, moving money, exploiting vulnerabilities, without robust oversight. Even with no malice, it could trigger cascading failures, financial instability, infrastructure disruptions, or large-scale misinformation that erodes trust. And when trust erodes, cooperation collapses. The good news is, none of this is destiny. Outcomes depend on choices, technical and political, corporate and personal. Technically, the focus is on evaluation and control, stress testing advanced systems, monitoring for deception, building reliable off switches, limiting autonomous access to tools, and designing models that can explain their reasoning in ways humans can audit. It also means security, because a powerful model is valuable, and valuable things attract misuse. Socially, we'll need new rules for responsibility. If an AGI helps design a medicine, who verifies it? If it writes software that fails, who is accountable? If it influences decisions, how do we preserve human agency? These aren't sci-fi questions, they're legal and cultural questions that show up the moment systems become broadly competent. And personally, this part matters, you may need to update what being skilled means. In an AGI world, the advantage might not be memorizing information, it might be judgment, asking the right questions, defining goals, understanding trade-offs, and grounding decisions in human values. If intelligence becomes cheap, wisdom becomes priceless. There's also an emotional layer. People worry that AGI will make humans feel obsolete, but that's only true if we treat human life as a productivity contest. The point of progress isn't to replace people. The point is to expand what people can do and what people can be. So let's anchor a clear definition. AGI is not just a chatbot that sounds smart. AGI is a system that can reliably learn and perform across most tasks humans can do, especially new tasks, without needing to be rebuilt each time. And what happens next depends on two races: the race to build capability and the race to build alignment, governance, and resilience. If capability wins alone, we get instability. If alignment and governance keep pace, we get something rare in history, a step change in problem solving that could lift health, education, and living standards globally. The most honest answer to what will happen is this. Some things will get easier unbelievably fast. Some things will get more dangerous uncomfortably fast. And the world will split between those who treat AGI as a toy and those who treat it like what it really is, a new kind of power. The future isn't written by the smartest machine. It's written by the choices we make before the machine is smart enough to leave us no choice. So if you remember one thing, remember this. AGI isn't a moment. It's a turning point. And whether it becomes the greatest tool we ever built or the greatest test we ever face depends on what we build around it, starting now.